So what would I say in conclusion about Todd Gross's Green Screen Profits? Yeah, I think it's a huge package of information. It really does give you tons of ideas to setting up a complete business in videos and using green screens to be your point of difference. And it doesn't matter if you're selling products on Amazon, if you're looking to make money out of using videos to help people brand differently, even advertising to local businesses. It really does give an amazing amount of information and ideas that Todd Gross has obviously accumulated over many, many years of working in this area, that you could go out tomorrow and start applying to making money. So it is a great set of information, a great set of videos, and the PDF in there is awesome as well. All right, what I'm going to do now is review the product GreenScreenProfits. So let's have a bit of a look at the overview on Weatherman trick, and let's see what's involved. Okay, so we've got quite a few movies here, and some instructions, invitation only for the Green Screen Skype group. What I'm going to do now is go through these videos and have a look and then give you a bit of feedback. I've just finished reviewing the videos that Todd's provided in the first section, and yeah, there's some really good stuff in this. The intro is basically just an overview of what's involved. Equipment and software gives you a good understanding of all the bits and pieces that you need to have, the basic pricing and where to get them, which is pretty useful. And then basically on video 3 goes into how to shoot a green screen video, and giving lots of details and tips and tricks. So that's really good as well, and certainly I learned a lot from the tips and tricks that Todd gives, obviously having a huge amount of knowledge and also being professionally coached in a weather studio makes a big difference. So then in video 4 he uses what he calls the TV weatherman trick, which I think was the highlight of all of these videos. It gives the basic overview and understanding of the details in how to create a unique approach to really something I've never seen done in marketing. So what Todd's doing there is going to certainly give somebody who applies what he's showing the edge. You're going to look very different to anybody else that I've seen doing internet marketing. So I think there's a real, in this first component, there's a super duper positive trick that he does give. Video 5 giving editing tools and certainly shows you how to put it all together. And then finally in video 6 a bonus, which is how to really finalize the weatherman trick and put it together in a professional result that will make you look pretty good. I've got to say that the weatherman trick is something that I hadn't even thought of, and I can see how if you apply that weatherman trick to internet marketing, you would be standing out from the pack pretty seriously. Okay, let's decompress the next one and have a look at what's involved. Video enclosed. Okay, so we've got one video here, so let's take a look and run through the process, and I'll give you some feedback. Alright, we've just finished reviewing that next video, and there's certainly a bit of double up in this one where Todd covers a lot of the basics, which probably are already explained in the first modules, which is what green screen and chroma key is all about and how it all works, but certainly I didn't find that hard to watch. But I think really when he went into the next component, there was some excellent tips that did take things a lot further, as far as things like making the settings for a really effective video using green screen, yeah, making the backdrops, etc. Things that you would not easily work out for yourself. More editing tricks, and he certainly added a lot more in this, what was really a webinar, I think from what I can gather, this was a webinar obviously conducted to the public, and he's captured that webinar live, and then that's become part of the content that's in this system as well. And then also things that you would do with the purchase content. If you purchased the Video Vault from Todd Gross Video Vault, you would certainly learn more about how to put together those video backdrops effectively, and some really groovy things like how to add text to your videos, such as a Gmail or your email to a squeeze page, which would be super beneficial. All right, let's have a look at the third in the series, the bonus, the 3 GS editors. So let's take a look at that and see what's involved. Okay, so we've got three further videos: After Effects, HIT, Hit Film, and Vegas. So let's review some of those. Okay, so just finished reviewing those how-to videos, and I've got to say they were excellent. Certainly a real professional presentation by somebody who knows what they're doing in these editors, and really showing what's possible within the editors in simple form, but also enough detail that you can obviously really take that and advance it quite significantly. So really good overviews of how to use various packages to do green screen or chroma key. Now this is one part that I was really looking forward to, the monetization component, which being an internet marketer I'm pretty keen on. So really looking forward to digging into this and seeing what Todd's got to offer as far as monetization. And this was probably a pretty compelling component of why I made the purchase in the first place. Certainly to do the review, but on the hopes of also seeing some really cool stuff to monetize. In this session, Todd goes through 10 monetization strategies that was some really quite unique stuff in this. It's a focus on innovating and using your newfound green screen skills to make money. And really what Todd shows in many situations here is how he has actually used these skills in internet marketing to blow away the opposition in sales. And there really is some great ideas within this, looking at a whole lot of different markets, such as the outsourcing market, etc., focusing on all sorts of innovative ways to put your green screen skills to use. Now, one of the things I saw in there was a YouTube strategy too, which really does help you show your YouTube videos quite differently to how other people would know. I fancy myself as knowing a little bit about YouTube, but I certainly had never seen or never thought to use YouTube in this way. So there's some real tips in here which you could go out tomorrow and start applying to making money with green screens. All right, let's have a look now at the grass trick, and it certainly got me in. It's a catchy little name, so let's take a quick look at what's involved in the grass trick. All right, just reviewed the green screen grass trick, and yeah, that's quite clever and something you could certainly use. I'm not sure whether it's going to be something I'll put into action, but it's certainly something that I think could be a lot of fun. All right, just finished looking through the PDF, and there's a ton of great stuff in this PDF. It really is a treasure trove of information. I've got to say, in some ways, when it comes down to getting the information, I actually like a PDF, even though they're simpler and not necessarily, they don't look so fancy as a video. Sometimes they're an awesome way to quickly get the information you want and straight away take the key points and put them into action. And this is no exception. This is a great video. This is a great PDF, and it has a ton of good tips. Again, taking the information on the YouTube tips and how to do annotations and things I hadn't really known much about, on its own, it's a fantastic thing to monetize your videos. So I've got to say that tip alone in this PDF is well worth the money. So this is a really good document. It covers things like voiceovers, squeeze pages, using PowerPoint, branding, and as I said, the great tip on YouTube monetization, which is a real ripper. Okay, so that's the last in the series of items I've got here is the more green screen editors, and what that's doing is telling us a few more links about editors that you can use, and also some affiliate links of Todd's to other learning programs too, where you can learn more about using in detail some of the tools. Okay, and one I nearly missed was the iPod how-to, or iPad I should say, iPad how-to, and this was really useful. I've got to say that I wouldn't have even thought to use an iPad as a green screen editor and producer, but this really does show how in a very short video it shows the tools and techniques that you can use your iPad to make great green screens or chroma keys. It really is a fantastic piece of content. So what would I say in conclusion about Todd Gross's GreenScreenProfits? Yeah, I think it's a huge package of information. It really does give you tons of ideas to setting up a complete business in videos and using green screens to be your point of difference. And it doesn't matter if you're selling products on Amazon, if you're looking to make money out of using videos to help people brand differently, even advertising to local businesses. It really does give an amazing amount of information and ideas that Todd Gross has obviously accumulated over many years of working in this area, that you could go out tomorrow and start applying to making money. So it is a great set of information, a great set of videos, and the PDF in there is awesome as well. I hope you enjoyed the review.